This video is about pain. A couple years back, I was playing a sport. I was doing a martial art, and I felt this big pop happen in my left hip. I pretty much ignored it for the next 4 years maybe, and went straight ahead with the sport. Kept going. And the injury went from going to my hip to going into my back to going up to my left shoulder. So this was all on the left side. And before I knew it, I was feeling like my right side was stronger. There was like a little bit of a numbness to my left side. It hurt. It was uncomfortable. But I just kept doing the sport. It's jiu-jitsu. I just kept doing it. Until finally it got to a point where I was like, I gotta do something different. So I took a break from jiu-jitsu and I started doing physical therapy. They gave me some exercises that gave me some relief. I started taking notes on my pain. I started keeping a pain journal. Today felt like a 6. Today felt like an 8 out of 10. How I ate, how I slept, if I had alcohol, if I had caffeine, processed foods, how I slept, kind of just trying to keep track of like what I was doing to get that 8 out of 10 pain, which was a good day, or to have a 4 out of 10 day, which sucked. So I started taking notes on my pain, kind of investigating it, becoming curious about it. And then I found there was a couple things that I could do after all this data collection that would alleviate the pain. Meditation was one, stretching, moderating caffeine, sleeping well. And the more I've done that, the other day I had a 10 out of 10 day. Felt great all day. No pain, nothing. The more I do that, and the more I implemented the things that help me, the better it's gotten. And I'm not quite where I want to be. You know, I'm not a 10 out of 10 every day. I'm not a 9 out of 10 every day or 8 out of 10 every day. But there was a time where I was 3s and 4s and 6s, and it was not fun. It was not good. It was affecting my relationships. It's affecting everything. So if you're in chronic pain, I highly recommend doing a pain journal. Keep track. What helps, what aggravates, and eventually you will find a way to alleviate the pain and to relax your body. Once I found a way to relax my body, then I noticed that things started to get better, faster. Meditation is still a key component to that. Yoga and prayer, I would classify them as the same thing as meditation. Relaxing that nervous system so that it can repair, so that it can heal. There is a pathway forward out of chronic pain. I highly recommend just starting to become very curious about what it is that helps and aggravates. And then secondly, as hard as it seems, be grateful. Be grateful for the pain. Be grateful and relax. We'll talk soon.